high school basketball broadcast is being brought to you by
the Berkeley County Health Department, Bechtel Jewelers, Brown's Funeral Homes and Cremations, Hagerstown Ford, The Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, Gary Kelly Allstate Insurance, CMA Honda, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Orsini's Home Store, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, Smallwood and Small Insurance, and WVU Medicine, Berkeley Medical Center, and Jefferson Medical Center.
And now, let's go courtside and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
Welcome here back for some of you who were tuned in to Hilton Head Island High School here as we're at the Seahawk Classic here in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Martinsburg game just wrapped up about 15 minutes or less ago. Martinsburg falls in that game, 0-1 now on the season. Now Spring Mills girls basketball here, coached by head coach George Gast. I was able to talk to him earlier before the game. Unfortunately, just don't have enough time between these games because they're running behind to play the interview. So I'll just kind of give you the aside of kind of what it was. Spring Mills comes into this contest 0-4. Very close one they lost on last Tuesday to Allegheny, 45-38. And head coach George Gast says that, he just wants his kids to get going, and he thinks that being away from home can really help them this week because they're, not all their families are here. They don't have the distraction of school, So, Nick, I really think that could be helpful as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think getting away from things sometimes can be helpful, especially because we all know with like COVID-19 and stuff, you've been kind of stuck. And so to get away, maybe get back to a little bit of sense of normalcy, get to have some fun, that can be beneficial for your team, especially when you get to win a game. And certainly the Spring Mills team looking to kind of persevere and get over that hump. And again, you're going to get several games and several days to get ready for that.
All right, now we'll step aside for 1 minute and be back for tip-off next.
And that concludes today's pregame show. Coming up next, it's the starting lineups, opening tip, and play-by-play action of West Virginia high school basketball. Today's game is brought to you by
the Sutton and Janelle Law Firm, Ollie's VIP, Milestone Realty, the Palace Lounge, the Mountaineer Grill and Pub, Cody's Auto Body, Modern Renovations, D&N Auto, Home Helpers of the Panhandle, Johnny's Express, the Mid-Atlantic Group, and Sunset Car Wash.
And now, let's go courtside and rejoin our WRNR broadcast team.
Welcome back here to Hilton Head Island High School as the host team, Hilton Head Island. They're getting their team introduced for starters. As Nick able to get some of that lineup. Who's the starting lineup? That is brought to you by Modern Renovations.
Looks like we got Deja Gordon starting along with Anna Geneva. I believe we had Gianna Timko and Alexandria Kennedy. And last but not least, rounding out the lineup was Sienna Fields.
tip gets ready to go. That's presented by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Buy your next vehicle online. They'll deliver it to you. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. Go to HagerstownFord.com. Underway here in the Seahawk Classic girls game here for Spring Mills. Spring Mills in the blue unis with the white numbers. As Hilton Head Island has the ball, the Seahawks first are having it right now. It is Godson. It's going to be a turnover. Now it's going to be Spring Mills basketball as Olivia Boldock. She'll pass it or get it into. Now it comes down to Edsel. Edsel over to Griffin. There'll be a foul on that one. It'll go back the other way. Inbounding it is Freebie. She'll inbound it to Godson. Now over to China Fields. Coming down. Back to Godson. Godson trying to find somewhere to go, and she'll split the defenders, go down the lane. From three is Kennedy. That's no good. Rebounded by Spring Mills. That is Kyla Dandridge. Kyla Dandridge now over to Griffin. Back in the corner. Now up top at the top of the key to Bolduck. Down low inside now in the corner for three. That is Griffin. No good, going back the other way as we're still scoreless here. 6:44 left gone in this first quarter. Layup on the way, or layup coming down the lane, and that one is good. That is Furby. Now taking it through the lane. Is Bolduck, but turnover.
Good block there by Fairby. She was able to get a hand on it. And early on, a 3-2 zone look for Hilton Head. And Spring Mill's going to have to adjust to that. You can tell this Spring Mills team, young, not a ton of experience.
Yeah, they've got two seniors. Emily Cole and Ashia Dahmer.
They've done some good things on these early possessions there. You get it inside to the middle of the zone where you want to get it, but watch from behind. Spring Mills countering with what looks to be a 3-2. So both teams playing the same defense here early on.
Furby has it. She's just out past the logo, but that's an errant pass. Turnover taken back the other way by Spring Mills. I believe that is Emily Cole. Emily Cole now to Godridge. A three on the way from Olivia Bolduck. That is good. Spring Mills now takes the 3-2 lead over the host, Hilton Head Island High School, the Seahawks. And some press being played here. Great job, and they're gonna get a timeout, force a timeout by Hilton Head Island by the Seahawks. Timeout's presented to you by the Marius Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors, John Everson and Phil McCoy. Stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg or call 304-263-4343. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back for more from the Seahawk Classic.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Welcome back here to Hilton Head Island High School in Hilton Head, South Carolina, as Spring Mills has a 3-2 lead over the Seahawks of Hilton Head High School. Hilton Head Island High School, the hosts here, as the Seahawks have it. Timko has it. There will be a turnover taken back the other way. A layup is up and good for Bolduck.
Bolduck with some good pressure. And I like what Spring Mills has came out here with the timeout. They're forcing turnovers.
And now another turnover going back the other way. It'll be over to Bulldog.
Good extra pass.
Extra pass. That to Corin Edsel. That is good. Spring Mills up 7-2 here. A team that was winless coming into this tournament is doing pretty well in the early action here. At the Seahawk Classic. Out of bounds. Off of Edsel.
I mean, Spring Mills coming out of this timeout, they're trapping, they're picking up the tempo. This was a very slow-moving game to begin. It didn't even feel like a basketball game, but Spring Mills with a little bit of energy here after that timeout.
Timko has it. Now she passes it to Dobbler. That's an errant pass out of bounds into the Spring Mills bench. 7-2 lead here. 4:14 left in this first quarter. First quarter brought to you on TV 10 by Chris Ross and Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Buying or selling a home, call 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Get you the other one here in the next break in the action. And over in the corner, three on the way from Bulldog is no good. Rebounded there by Dahmer. Then in the corner, a three on the way from Griffin. That one's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. And taking it out of the defender's hands is Ashia Dahmer.
Good hustle by Dahmer. And a couple of good-looking shots on that position by Bolduc. And Griffin just couldn't quite get those to go from the corner, but Spring Mills is going to get those wide open looks. They got two good shooters on the perimeter that can knock those down.
Foul on Kennedy there. That one, first one is good, so 8-2 is the lead now. Second first quarter sponsor is Smallwood and Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution located at 121 Administrative Drive in Martinsburg, 304-263-3361. Second one is good, 9-2 now, 3:43 left. Another steal, very aggressive right now by Spring Mills, and that is Keela Dandridge with the two. 11-2 here. Very aggressive team Spring Mills is being right now. Foul on the other end.
Again, picking up this tempo against Hilton Head Island, and it's working. The Seahawks are just throwing bad passes, and Spring Mills, while a young team, a winless team, playing very playing well with the tempo.
Dahmer with the foul for Spring Mills. Both teams now with a foul at the free throw line. It's Kennedy. She sinks the first one.
Along with Emily Pfister.
Two players coming in. Emily Pfister and Janiyah Farabee. Second one on the way from Kennedy. That one straight through. 11-4 now is the lead for Spring Mills after those two foul shots. Bulldog has it. She passes it over to Dandridge. Dandridge back to Bulldog. Dandridge now has it at the top of the key. Down low to Dahmer. Her shot's up and no good. Rebounded there by Furby. She's going to drive it straight through the lane. No good. Turnover. Spring Mills ball yet again.
Now control on that attack by Furby.
Faith Bush comes in the ball game for Spring Mills. Bulldog has it now, passes the timeline. In the corner to Corin Edsel. Her pass down low to Dahmer is up for a layup. 13-4 now is the lead. 2:49 left in the first quarter. Continuing aggressive defense here for Spring Mills. Coming down the other way.
That's a walk.
It's Timko, but I thought it was a walk too.
Looked like she dragged that foot, but I guess there was contact leading to her to do that, so we'll just pick up a foul.
So now two fouls for Spring Mills. Aggressive defense here. Spring Mills is being very aggressive and playing like a team that has won multiple games this year.
Yeah, they're doing a good good job of executing on both sides of the floor, and it starts with that defense leading to offense for the Lady Cardinals.
And there, almost a turnover, almost taken by McIntyre, but it'll be a turnover anyway, and Spring Mills.
And Bolduc now up to 7 points after getting that layup to go. He's got 7 of the 15 for Spring Mills here in this first quarter.
Definitely the leader for this team. The senior. Or excuse me, the freshman. She's only a freshman leading this team. Hawkins now comes in for Spring Mills, sophomore. At the line is Worthy for Hilton Head Island. Godson now comes back in. She started the ball game. 2:23 left here in this first quarter. 15-5, Spring Mills on top. The winless Cardinals looking for their first win here in the Hilton Head Island Classic against the host team, Hilton Head Island, the Seahawks, as Spring Mills on offense now. Dandridge has it. She passes it now to Hawkins. Now back over to Bush. And she'll shoot, but it'll go out of bounds after fighting for the rebound. Spring Mills ball. Bush now into Bolduc. Bolduc now over to McIntyre. Now a three on the way from Dandridge is no good. Rebounded there. But fighting for it, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it will be Spring Mills ball. This team looks like they've won multiple games this season. It just seems like they have a total different mindset here at Hilton Head Island High School.
They're doing a good job of moving the basketball around the perimeter, breaking the zone defense, getting good shots. While not all of them have gone, if you're getting good shots while Hilton Head Island's not, that's going to be a good trend for your team. And Spring Mills so far doing that.
Dandridge gets the inbound.
Even when the shots don't go, if you're getting good looks, that builds your confidence that you can kind of break down their defense. And as the game goes on, you'll eventually get those shots to fall.
Three on the way from Dandridge. That one off the rim, no good, but they're going to call.
It hit off the top of the thing, so that will be out of bounds.
See, I'm a little further. I'm kind of looking on the backside of it. You're looking almost even on it. So I did not see that. 15-5 is the lead for Spring Mills here. 1:23 left in the first quarter. As the Seahawks have it, they're running down. That's Godson. Godson gets fouled.
One thing Hilton Head Island has done well is get to the free throw line, and this will be their third trip. They are
5 for 6.
I got them 2 for 3.
2 for 3. That's what I First one on the way, no good. Make that 2 for 4. That's Godson at the line. That one is no good. Rebounded by Hawkins. Now Dandridge has it. She'll get down low. She'll dribble drive in, and the layup will be good. 17-5 now as Spring Mills opens up to a 12-point lead. Minute left here in the first quarter. And another turnover.
They were 3 for 4, now 3 for 6.
There you go. Another turnover. Spring Mills gets the basketball.
Foul number 5, Gianna Timko, her first.
So a foul there on Gianna Timko.
Spring Mills number 23, Maya Griffin, number 10, Corin Edsel.
Maya Griffin and Corin Edsel come in for Spring Mills. Now under 55 seconds left in this first quarter. Edsel has it. She passes over to McIntyre. McIntyre to Hawkins. She lays it up, no good. She'll get her own rebound, and she'll get fouled. She'll go to the line. She'll trip to the free throw line for Ella Hawkins. Hawkins, and the foul on Emily Pfister, the sophomore shooting guard, small forward. First one is up and good. Second shot on the way, no good. Fighting for the rebound is Hawkins. She gets her own rebound on a free throw, and she'll get it again. She'll shoot it just in front of the free throw line at one of the volleyball striped lines here as Spring Mills gets out to a 20-5 lead here. 30 seconds left in this first half. Dodson has it. She'll be forced to pass it into the corner. And then now Timko has it. And then they'll take it back out to the top with Furby. Now it'll go to Dodson. And a pass back. And are they going to get a foul or going to get her on the line? It will be a turnover. Another turnover for the Seahawk team.
I love with Spring Mills, the energy now. The bench is getting into it. They're up 20-5. They're on the road, but this gym is silent. Like, there's no real noise. It doesn't seem like
the Hilton Head Island fans are backing their girls team here. As the buzzer goes off, no shot, as Spring Mills has a 20-5 lead here after one quarter at the Nest at the Hilton Head Island High School at the Seahawk Classic here in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. We'll take a 1-minute break and we'll be back for second quarter action. You're tuned in to West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast, and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
The Mid-Atlantic Group has been serving the area's insurance needs for 40 years. We are an independent insurance agency, therefore we can offer insurance from many insurance companies. Find the right coverage at the right price with Easy Payment Plan. Located at 201 West Martin Street in Martinsburg, the Mid-Atlantic Group is easily accessible from Morgan, Jefferson, and Berkeley County. To set up an appointment with a local insurance professional, give them a call today at 304-267-8989. That's the Mid-Atlantic Group at 201 West Martin Street in Martinsburg. Let them help insure you today.
Welcome back here to the Nest at Hilton Head Island High School for the Seahawk Holiday Classic as the Spring Mills Girls Cardinals take on the host team, Hilton Head Island High School, the Seahawks, as we get ready to start the second quarter here. Spring Mills has a 20-5 lead. If you're just tuning in, the Spring Mills girls team off to a winless start, but looking for their first win and having great energy coming out here. And again, more of that energy as another jump ball.
Yep, that would go to the Lady Cardinals again. It's about hustle early on, you know. Not a whole lot of passion, it seems like, out of Hilton Head Island, and Spring Mills is, you know,
and their
crashing on
fan
the
base
boards.
hasn't shown up either. You'd think at your home tournament you'd have a bunch of fans here, but it's not that way right now.
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, I know we were told we would have to move if we were doing the boys game.
Three on the way from Bolduc. No good. We're going back the other way. Now has it is Furby. But it'll be stolen, and then they'll get a travel on the steal. So it'll be Seahawk basketball again. Inbounding it is Furby. Inbounds to Dobblerby. It'll be a jump ball again, but it'll be Seahawks ball on this jump ball.
It's weird that this Hilton Head Island team just hasn't played well at all in this first half, and they have 4 wins. They're a 4-5 team. Like, you'd think they'd be able to get something going, but Spring Mills has brought the energy in. There's another turnover.
Backcourt violation as she got possession in the backcourt, but then kind of moved forward and then moved backward again. It kind of looked like she tripped on herself a little bit there. But as you said, another turnover and a 3 on the way in the corner. That one from Edsel, no good. Rebounded, fought for and got, and then it's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll be Spring Mills ball. As another shot on the way from Edsel three is no good. That one rebounded by China Fields. Now Godson has it. Godson back to Fields. Her jump shot on the way, no good. And it'll be with the foul there.
Spring Mills is going to have to cut down on the fouls. It's on their 16th foul.
To me, it looks like an over-the-back foul committed by the Seahawks. But again, we're at a totally different angle here. Kennedy has it. She now up to Godson. And fighting for the ball. Another turnover to be Spring Mills basketball. I mean, how many turnovers? Are we up over 10? We're in double-digit turnovers by now.
Yeah, I would think so. And Spring Mills hasn't really turned it over, and they haven't made these crucial mistakes. So even though a young team, a winless team, they're fighting, they're playing well.
Now, Hawkins has it over to Griffin. She'll dribble drive in. She'll get fouled. Going to the hoop. She'll be at the free throw line. Griffin, the junior. Foul on Anna Genova. First shot on the way is no good. Second quarter presented on TV 10 by Sutton & Janelle Attorneys at Law. First full-service law firm helps individuals, families, and businesses with all their legal needs. They're at 224 West King Street in Martinsburg, SuttonandJanelle.com. Second one on the way is good. So 21-5 is your score. 6:44 left in this second quarter. Geneva has the ball. Now three on the way. That one from Kennedy. They're going to count that as a three? They will count that as a three. They'll count it as a two. 21-7 is your score. As the ball goes in, and she kind of takes some contact there going up for the the layup, but her shot's no good. They call no foul. Now it's going back the other way. It'll be a foul on Spring Mills.
Foul number 32, Kyla Dandridge, her first, team 7.
Kyla Dandridge, that's the team's 7th foul. Now we're at 1-and-1s. Shooting is Furby. First one is up and good, 21-8 now. .6:18 left here in this first half. Second one is up, straight through, so 21-10 your score. Excuse me, 21-8. 21-9, I don't know what I'm looking at over there.
Math is hard, Spencer, especially when you're adding ones.
Yeah, whatever you say, Nick. Shot on the way, and that one goes up over the hoops. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be a turnover for Spring Mills, one of the first ones of the night. Here was 6:02 left in the second quarter. Inbounded to Timko. Timko now over to Geneva, over to Furby. Three on the way from Timko is no good. Rebounded there by Spring Mills. Pushing it forward now to Dandridge. Dandridge will dribble, drive it in. She'll pick up her good move, but rebound fought for by Furby, and she'll get it. She'll get past some Spring Mills defenders. Going the other way. Her shot is up and no good. Rebounded there by Fields. Now back out to Timko. Timko will get fouled going to the rack.
Yeah, fouls are going to start to hurt Spring Mills. That's already
Dandridge, her 8th. Dandridge's 2nd foul of the game, as she'll be at the free throw line. Timko will be. Her first foul shot is up and good. 21-10 is now the score.
Just 1 point for Spring Mills in this second quarter.
5 points. Hilton Head. Now coming in for Dandridge is Corin Edsel, the junior, sophomore. So 21-11 is the score. 10-point ball game. That was once a 15-point ball game. Now over to Edsel. Her three is on the way, no good, and it'll be out of bounds. It will be Another turnover for Spring Mills.
Spring Mills
Came out with a lot of energy, and they've kind of fallen flat here in these last almost 3 minutes of the first 3 minutes of the second quarter. But
well, there's that pressure is getting to Hilton Head Island. They just can't seem to figure out this press defense. As Spring Mills, I think, is going to take a timeout here because you mentioned the offense has been a little bit struggling.
Spring Mills takes a timeout, and we'll take one with them. 30-second break. We'll be back for more here from the Nest at Hilton Head Island High School with Spring Mills up 21-11.
The right attorney can make all the difference in the outcome of your case.
I called Sutton and Janelle, the best lawyers you could ask for.
Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. 70 years of collective legal experience. Family law, criminal defense, DUI, personal injury, and mediation.
Sutton and Janelle got the most favorable outcome I could have expected.
Visit Sutton and Janelle's new historic location, 224 West King Street in Martinsburg. Online at suttonandjanelle.com. Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. They value your rights and are passionate about your success.
Welcome back here to the Nest at Hilton Head Island High School in the Seahawk Classic. The Spring Mills Lady Cardinals, they are facing the host team, the Hilton Head Island Seahawks. And Spring Mills currently on top 21-11. And the second quarter sponsor on TV 10 is Modern Renovations. Whether it's for a new roof or just a repair, West Virginia homeowners trust the experts at Modern Renovations for roofing. Call them at 304-564-6317 to schedule your free estimate or visit mymodernrenovations.com. It'll be Spring Mills basketball here. Taking it past half court is Bolduck, the freshman. Leading the way for this team so far.
Yeah, she's been good for a freshman. Very confident.
Good, I'd say great. Leading the varsity team right now. Yeah, tossing it around here. Over to Edsel. Edsel back to Bolduck. Now over to Griffin. Now coming, dribble driving in is Edsel, but she'll have it kind of hit out of there, and it'll be picked up by Faith Bush. They'll kind of reset their offense here. 4:25 left in this first half of play. Second quarter action here from the Seahawk Classic in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Spring Mills has the ball, but it's another turnover. Seems like kind of a tale of two quarters so far. As Spring Mills only scored 1 point in this quarter after scoring 20 in the first quarter. Timko has it. Shoot passes to Fields. Fields' three is on the way. No good, but rebounded by Kennedy. She'll have that ball taken away, though, by Spring Mills. Coming back the other way now is Bullock. Over to Griffin. Now in the corner to Bush. It'll be back to Bush. She'll have an open look for three, but decides not to take it now. In the other corner to Bolduck. Bolduck will hand it over or pass it over to Edsel. Back to Bolduck. And back to Edsel. And back to Bolduck again. She'll look at the top of the key right there. She'll pass it. It'll come back to Bolduck. She'll dribble drive in, and her layup is up and good. 23-11 now here. 3:21 left in this first half action here at the Nest at Hilton Head Island High School. And another turnover for Hilton Head Island. Coming back now the other way is Griffin. Griffin now get it over to Bolduck. Now over to Bush. Back to Bolduck. Now back to Bush. It's a 3-2 zone being run up here. And Bolduck's three is on the way. Hits the rim and goes out of bounds. So another turnover here for Spring Mills, but 23-11 lead for the Lady Cardinals. They're in what's the first day of a three-day tournament here at Hilton Head Island High School in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Daryl have it. She'll pass it to Timko. Her layup is up, and she'll get fouled on the way to do so. So she'll go to the line again. She was at the line earlier.
Yeah, this Hilton Head team, they are not really a great shooting team, or at least it doesn't appear in this game that they're a great shooting team. Really, you look at their numbers throughout the year, 45 points is about where they're getting scoring in most games. So, one way they can score, though, is slashing to the basket and getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, and they're scoring at the free throw line now. Timko's first one is up on Drew.
Well, of their 12 points, let's see here, 3, 6, 8 of them have came from the free throw line.
Now, Seahawks, they take a timeout here in the middle of free throws. Timeouts brought to you by the Marius Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors, John Everson and Phil McCoy. Stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg, or you can phone them at 304-263-4343. And it's kind of a tale of two quarters.
It is.
Both teams have kind of been sloppy in this quarter because it was 20-5 after the first quarter. The Springville's on top, and now it's 23-12, so that's a 7-3 run in this quarter. The last, 5 minutes and 17 seconds for the Seahawks. So it's definitely been kind of a tale of two quarters, but not the best last few minutes.
Yeah, I mean, both teams have just kind of been slow, really, this entire second quarter.
Timko's second foul shot is up and good. So she goes 2 for 2 this time at the line. 23-13, 10-point ball game here. 2:40 left in this second quarter action. Now, that'll be Maya Griffin. She looked for somebody to pass it to, but instead decided to dribble drive through the lane and put up the layup, and that one was good. 25-13 now. That's great defense for the Cardinals again, but passing it around now over to, looks like Genova. Now it'll be passed in the corner to Timko, and she'll dribble drive in. Her jumper is up and good. So 25-15, now 2 minutes left in this first half. As Spring Mill's looking to get something going on offense, but now dribble driving it in is Edsel, and she puts up a shot, and it's no good, but we have an injury down here right in front of our broadcast location, as it's Anna Genova.
Yeah, it did not look good there.
Did not look good, and we'll step aside for a 30-second break. As, the Spring Mills Cardinals have a 25-15 lead over the Seahawks, the host team here at Hilton Head Island High School. 1:50 left.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Welcome back here to Hilton Head Island High School here at the Nest, where the Spring Mills Lady Cardinals have a 25-15 lead over the host team, the Seahawks. And 1:50 left in this second quarter, and Hannah Genova went down there just before we went to break, and she's still down on the ground, Nick. That does not look good.
Yeah, I'm not certain exactly what.
We'll never want to speculate about injuries, so. But that did not look good at all.
I think maybe she might have pulled a groin or
she's kind of explaining what happened over there with her hands.
It's definitely a leg.
It's above the knee. So
it looked like somebody had ran into her underneath the basket. So I saw two players. They're both on the Seahawks, kind of on the ground, and she just didn't get up. So I'm not certain. Could be maybe a hamstring. Who knows? It's something with her leg, though.
Yeah, it's definitely the upper left leg. And obviously, it's a delay in action here. But Spring Mills,
man, I don't know if we have like a official trainer out here. Because I see the coaches, and then somebody came.
I'm assuming that's a trainer.
Yeah, I would presume. But I saw they have like the #1 training staff somewhere. I don't know. They had an award for something.
Oh, yeah. So saw that too. But now Spring Mills comes back on the court here. 25-15 lead for the Lady Cardinals, making the trip from Spring Mills Falling Waters area down along with the Martinsburg boys basketball team. Martinsburg boys basketball, they fell earlier in the last contest, so they'll now go to the Aux Gym tomorrow for their second game and third game action there. Spring Mills Cardinals looking like they could possibly stay in here if they can keep a lead.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing pretty well. Defense has helped them a lot. Getting some good looks offensively. Haven't gotten all of those shots to go down, but did make a lot in the first quarter. So if that can continue in the third and fourth, they'll be fine.
Timko gets the inbound. She'll pass over to Dobbleary. Now over to Fisher. And it'll be another turnover. Spring Mills ball. This time 1:37 left in the second quarter. 25-15. Lady Cardinals with the lead, looking for their first win of the season. Layup coming and good for Ava Underwood. Getting some action in the game here, the freshman. They're going to call, what are they going to call, another timeout? Lady Seahawks take another timeout. So we'll take another timeout with them. Spring Mills has a 27-15 lead, 1:13 left in the first half. You're tuning into West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Ollie's VIP Northside is the best local spot to catch all of your favorite high school, college, and pro sports, or to hang out with friends. Ollie's has a great beer and cocktail menu, along with a food menu that will blow you away. Ollie's offers multiple TVs to watch the game of your choice from anywhere at the bar, or their outdoor patio with cornhole and fire pit. So stop by and see for yourself today at 36 Veronica Drive in Martinsburg. That's Ollie's VIP Northside. We'll see you for the game.
Welcome back here to the Nest on the campus of Hilton Head Island High School for the Seahawk Holiday Classic. As the Spring Mills Lady Cardinals have a 12-point lead over the host school, the Seahawks of Hilton Head Island High School here. The gym here, pretty not as packed as you would have anticipated for the home team in this tournament, but definitely a great atmosphere, and I talked with head coach George Gask earlier before the contest. Didn't have time to air the interview, but he was definitely happy to see them kind of away from, the Martinsburg Spring Mills, from Berkeley County. Maybe that could help them get some wins, and they're up 12 here with 1 minute left in the first half. But the Seahawks, they have the ball right now. Fisher has it now down low, but taken away by Spring Mills, by Bush, and they'll get her for a travel or a double dribble. So 51.6 seconds left in the first half. 12-point advantage for the Lady Cardinals, inbounding it to Timko. She'll get past half court. She'll set up the offense now over to Fisher. She'll pass it to Dobbleair. Dobbleair over to Timko. Timko will double dribble herself. So it'll be another turnover, 36.1 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, Timko, she's their scorer so far in this one. Only one field goal, but has converted on 4 free throws to lead the way. 6 points.
Spring Mills has it now. There'll be a 3 on the way from Underwood's no good, but put back is good. So 29-15 is now your score. 15 and counting left in this first quarter. But another turnover. That one taken by Underwood. Now off the leg, McIntyre, but it'll be a 3 on the way. That one's no good. Rebounded by Hilton Head Island, and they could not get off a shot in time. So it'll be the Spring Mills Lady Cardinals 29, the Hilton Head Island Seahawks 15 at halftime. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back and break things down here. You're tuning to West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio.
Collect on an insurance claim, perhaps a homeowner's claim, auto accident, or fire. Insurance companies collect money from you for protection should something bad happen. And when it does, they don't want to pay, or they offer too little. At Mansion Ferretti, we have an attorney who worked defending insurance companies and knows all the dirty tricks they play to deny or lowball your claim. Call us today for help in getting what you really deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back-and-forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk. See dealer for details.
Welcome back here to the Nest at Hilton Head Island High School as we're in our second broadcast of the Seahawk Holiday Classic here in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. This game, Spring Mills Lady Cardinals lead the host team, the Seahawks, 29-15 at halftime. We're in the Mansion Ferretti halftime, brought to you by Mansion Ferretti Law Firm in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com. And Nick, first quarter, Spring Mills took a lead into the second quarter of 20-5. And in the second quarter, things kind of really slowed down as they only scored 9 points, and the Seahawks able to score 10, so we're at 29-15. And obviously, turnovers the big headline today.
Yeah, I think too, though, you got to give credit to Spring Mills' defense, and 15 points at half for Hilton Head. So I mean, that's really good defense. And your offense is executed. They finished that second quarter pretty strong. Got some good looks, got some good buckets there at the end. So you got to be happy if you're Spring Mills. If you're Hilton Head, you're getting to the rim, you're getting fouls. That's been your main offense. So you got to convert from the floor more if you want to come back and get yourself back in this ball game.
Some leaders for both teams, Nick, in the scoring column?
So we got, obviously, Bolduc leading the way with 9 points. The freshman has played well. Griffin with 5. And Dandridge with 4, along with Domer with 4 as well. Those are your leaders for Spring Mills. At the half for Hilton Head Island High School, Furby with 5, Timko with 6, and Kennedy with 4. Those are the only players that have scored in the ball game for Hilton Head Island. So they also got to try to get some more people involved in the offense to pick some things up.
Yeah, definitely they do. But just under 6 minutes left here on the halftime clock as you're tuned into the Mansion Ferretti halftime show. Mansion Ferretti, where it's about seeking justice for you. To go to wvjusticelawyers.com. We'll take a 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, you'll hear from Colin McLaughlin in the studios back in Martinsburg. He'll give you a scoreboard update, and then we'll take a 2-minute break after that, and we'll come back for the start of the second half. You're tuned in to West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and on TV 10.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast, and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Whether you're heading to a high school, college, or professional football game, Johnny's has all your tailgating go-tos. Delicious wings, meatballs, shrimp, burgers, and dogs. Plus, Johnny's has everything you need to serve it all up. Party trays, utensils, plates, cups, and more. Stop by either of our 2 great locations, 1456 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, and Route 11 South in Chambersburg.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars, too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
If you or someone you know suffers from the disease of addiction, help is available from the Berkeley County Quick Response Team with peer recovery coaches and support promptly to the homes of those who've recently experienced an overdose. This collective effort towards recovery brings resources and services to the community, including naloxone and treatment options. Call 304-267-1313 or visit the Berkeley County Recovery Resource Center, 400 West Stevens Street, Martinsburg. The Berkeley County Quick Response Team is funded through a DHHR grant with the Berkeley-Morgan County Health Department.
Welcome into the And One Scoreboard show here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Colin McLaughlin at the half. It is Spring Mills leading Hilton Head Island 29-15. Scoreboard show is brought to you by Home Helpers Home Care of Martinsburg, serving the tri-state area, giving care the way you want to be cared for. Learn more by calling 304-433-8000. Again, at the half, Spring Mills leads 29-15 as earlier today. Down there in Hilton Head, South Carolina, Martinsburg lost 67-65 against Cumberland County, Tennessee. Let's look at some scores around the professional sports world. In the NFL, the Raiders beat the Browns by a final score of 16-14 tonight. And going on with 9:09 left in the second quarter, the Vikings lead the Bears 10-0. In college basketball top 25 play, #1 in the nation, Baylor beats Alcorn State 94-57, and #3 in the nation, Purdue beats Incarnate Word 79-59. Tipping off right now is #4 Gonzaga taking on Northern Arizona. That's going to wrap things up here for the Home Helpers and One Scoreboard show. We'll take another 2-minute break here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10, and then we'll send it back to Hilton Head Island for the second half.
Let's go! Drink some beers! Mountaineer Grill and Pub!
Conveniently located right off 81 at 214 Mid-Atlantic Parkway, Mountaineer Grill and Pub offers many daily specials, including happy hour 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. with $2 domestic bottles and $2.50 domestic drafts. Monday night is trivia night, Thursday night is wing night, and Wednesday and Sunday night is steak night.
Let's go! Drink some beers! Mountaineer Grill and Pub!
Home Helpers of the Eastern Panhandle, making life easier for you, your family, and especially your loved ones that need their care. They are locally owned and searching for smiling faces to hire so that your loved one can stay in their home where they are the happiest. Call 304-433-8000 or visit homehelpershomecare.com/panhandle. Or you can visit them at 3192 Winchester Avenue right here in Martinsburg. Each office is independently owned and operated.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm your new bangs, and you can't stop staring at me. That's it. Just tilt the rearview mirror over here. And while you're checking me out more times than a library book, your car is wandering into that lane over there. More bangs? Neat. And if you've got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate.
Call Martinsburg Allstate agent Gary Kelly today at 304-263-4596.
Welcome back to Hilton Head Island High School here for the start of the third quarter between Hilton Head High School and Spring Mills. And going to the rack and putting it through, that was Dandridge. So 31-15 is now the score, now the lead there for Spring Mills. As Furby has it, she passes over to Godson. Godson back to Furby. That is hit off of the hands of Hawkins, but it goes back and continues to be Seahawk basketball. Timko has it. She passes it back to Godson, who'll pass it back to Timko. She'll try to dribble drive in, get it to Fields. Fields' layup is up and good. 31-17 now. 7 minutes left in this third quarter. Spring Mills running their offense now over to Hawkins. Hawkins passes to Bolduc, and they'll get a foul. So at the free throw. Oh, she won't be at the free throw line. She was not shooting. But the foul was on Kennedy. First foul in the second half. Passing it in to Dandridge. Her layup is up and good. 33-17 is now the score.
Dandridge with a quick 4 points to begin this second half. She now has 8.
Godson has it. Getting double teams. Furby has it. She passes over to Godson. Her open three is on the way. That's off the mark. No good. Rebounded there by Bolduc. Bolduc now driving the court. She'll try to lay it up and in, but the ball comes out of her hands, and it will be a turnover. Third quarter presented on TV 10 by Kelly Allstate Insurance. For all your insurance needs, call Gary Kelly at 304-263-4596 or stop by 724 Lakeview Drive in Martinsburg.
Good job there by Godson to kind of take away the lane for Bolduc and force her to turn it over.
And it'll be another turnover, so the turnovers continue here at the Hawks Nest, or excuse me, the Nest.
You could call it the Hawks Nest, even though they don't call it.
Welcome to the Nest, so I'm just going to try that. That'll be a dribble drive in from Dandridge, and it'll be 35-17 is now your score. As coming back the other way is Godson. Her shot's off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Spring Mills, going back the other way now is Griffin. Over to Bolduc. Her shot is on the mark, is good, excuse me, just inside the three-point line. 35-17, now 20-point lead for the Lady Cardinals.
And she plays with so much confidence there. A step back jumper, that's a tough shot, but she knocked it down with ease.
An open jumper by Kennedy is no good. Rebounded by Spring Mills. Going back the other way now is Edsel. There'll be foul here. Will be another turnover. This time on the Lady Cardinals. Third quarter also presented on TV 10 by Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer. 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg. Go to Orsini's.com. 5:10 left here in this third quarter. 37-17 lead for the Lady Cardinals over the Lady Seahawks. Timko has it. She'll pass it to Kennedy. Now back out over and tipped in the air and taken by Edsel. Be a foul on Godson. Team second this second half, her first. So a 20-point lead now for the Spring Mills Lady Cardinals. We come into this match 0 for 4, this game 0 for 4, losing to Millbrook Capital, Fairmont Senior, and Allegheny out of Maryland. Three-pointer on the way from Griffin. That's good. 40-17 now here for the home team on the losing end. 40-17, Spring Mills on top. 4:27 left in the third quarter. Timko has it. She's being double covered here. She'll dribble drive it in, and they'll get a foul there on Ella Hawkins.
Well, we talked about Spring Mills may just have one senior, but they got shooters. I mean, they've had several players show their ability to knock down open jump shots. I think as the season goes on, especially if they're able to have success down here in Hilton Head, this could be a solid team as the year continues.
When you mentioned the young team that they had to face Fairmont Senior, one of the best girls basketball teams in the state, with a player like Marley Waschnitz. 80-62 loss there. But obviously, playing through those games give you confidence later if you can get on little runs.
Yeah.
So 42-17 is now the score.
And Dandridge able to get another bucket. 8 points for her in this third quarter. 12 for the game.
Simcoe has it. She's being guarded tightly there by Ashaya Dahmer, and they'll call that on her. So it'll be the team's second. So quickly after having no fouls, you got 2 fouls here in the last minute or so. 42-17, Lady Cardinals on top. 3:56 left in the third quarter. Timco will inbound it. This time to Kennedy. It'll go over. It'll be tipped and taken away by Dandridge. Dandridge in the corner. She'll pass down low to Bolduc. Her layup is up and no good. But trying to clean it up was Domer. And she'll get fouled. Or no, she'll travel on the play. So it'll be a turnover for Spring Mills.
Bolduc with kind of her only mistake. She took a dribble that I don't think she really had to take before taking that layup, but obviously a big lead for Spring Mills won't cost them too much.
Spring Mills takes the timeout, and we'll take a timeout with them. Spring Mills up big, 42-17 over the host Hilton Island High School. 3:42 left in the third quarter. You're tuning in to West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and on TV 10.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast, and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Welcome back to the Hawks Nest. Excuse me, the Nest. I said it again. With Spring Mills up 42-17, 3:37 left in the third quarter, and a great defensive play there by Ava Underwood. But it'll still be Seahawk basketball. Timko has it. She'll pass it. Over to Furby. Shot on the way is no good. Rebounded by Underwood. Passes it to Bolduc. The freshman taking the load here for the Lady Cardinals. Dandridge has it. Down low to Underwood. And it will be on China Fields. So it'll be Spring Mills ball. Inbounded now to Bolduc. Just inside the line is her shot's no good. Rebounded there by Kennedy. Now over to Fisher. Fisher now passes it over to Farabee. Now to Timko. Timko to Farabee.
And when you don't have shooters, it is so tough to break a zone defense.
Yeah, definitely. Foul here on Olivia Bolduc.
And we've seen that tonight, really, this whole game for Hilton Head Island. They just don't have great perimeter shooting. They have good athletes, but they're not able to get open shots against the zone. If this was a man defense, we might see a different result in this one, but Spring Mills has played a tough zone all night.
First foul shot away from the junior Kennedy, and that's no good. As Emily Pfister comes back in the contest. Second one on the way from Kennedy is good. So 42-18 now the score. 2:41 left in the third quarter. Bolduc calling out the offense. She'll pass it to Underwood. Underwood now going to pass it back to Bolduc. Now in the corner to Dandridge. Her three is on the way and good. 45-18 now the score. 2:20 left in this third quarter. And Spring Mills looking like a totally different team as Bolduc takes it away. She'll dribble, drive it in, now pull it back out of the top of the key. Put up a three. That one is straight through. 48-18, now a 30-point lead for the Spring Mills Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, Bolduc up to 14 points, 5 points in this third quarter. Dandridge killing it in this third quarter for the Lady Cardinals with 11 points in the third and 15 for the game.
Timko has it for the Lady Seahawks, calling out the offense. She'll pass it, hand it over to Kennedy. Now over a deep three on the way from Farabee. That one's no good. It goes out of bounds. It will be stay with the Seahawks. As Chloe Irving comes in, the sophomore for Spring Mills. Great defense now continues. Taylor McIntyre hit that one out. Staying aggressive, even up by 30. And Genova, that's Fisher. I was going to say that for a second I was looking at it wrong. I was thinking I was looking down and saw the first person listed, but I forgot there is a 0. That's Fisher now into Timko, she'll keep it in, but she'll travel trying to keep the ball in. So it will be Spring Mills ball right in front of our broadcast location. Got to wait here for the ref. So into Dandridge. So give Bolduc a breather. 3 on the way from Dandridge. That one is off the front of the iron, no good. But rebounded there by the combination of McIntyre and Bush. Shot on the way is no good. Going up for the rebound is Eldridge.
That's by Kyler
Dandridge continuing to just own this third quarter. She had a little bit of a heat check there with the triple. Couldn't get that to go. Spring Mills gets the rebound, get it back in her hands, and she nearly gets the floater, but she gets in her own offensive rebound and puts it back up and in. So, Dandridge's third quarter has been so huge for this team in helping extend this lead.
And one opportunity here, and she sinks that one. So 51-18 is now the score, 1:16 left. As Dandridge comes out of the ball game, and Bolduc comes back, it's like it is Tori Henry. As great defense again by Spring Mills. Forcing another almost turnover, and a ball almost taken away there by Henry as she just came in the ball game. Being very aggressive, but it will remain it'll remain Seahawks basketball. Inbounds right to a wide open Kennedy. First shot from free throw line extended is good. So 51-18 now as we go under 40 seconds left in this third quarter. Now dribble driving down the lane is Taylor McIntyre. She'll be fouled. That one is on Kennedy. So at the line now is McIntyre. 38.1 seconds left in this ball game. Spring Mills up big, 31 now. Makes that 32. Again, this fourth quarter might be a time where you get some young players in, but you also, your team hasn't won a game yet, so you don't want to necessarily, just kind of give it in. Should be a lane violation there, but it goes in anyway. 53 now to 21, a 33-point lead. Under 30 seconds left in this third quarter now. Passing it all the way around. Timko's 3 is on the way, and that's no good. Rebounded there by Irving. Irving now passes to McIntyre. McIntyre is probably going to wait this clock out here. She'll pass it over in the corner to Bush. Now to Henry. Her shot is good, and she'll go to the line.
And we're seeing the bench players.
They didn't put up the points.
We'll get to it. Play with the same energy as the starters, which I think is good to see when your entire team continues to bring good effort.
And one attempt's no good, but rebounded by Underwood. But it'll go to the Seahawks. Under 1 second, she'll have to put up a shot. That shot is off the backboard from Furby, but we've reached the end of the third quarter. As Spring Mills up big, 55-20. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break, and we'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter. You're tuned in to West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and on TV 10.
Did you know there are two Santas? It's true. There's bad Santa and there's good Santa. How does one Santa get bad tagged onto his name? And how does the other Santa get good tagged onto his name? Hi, I'm Lori from Bechtel Jewelers. Here's the difference. Bad Santa delivers things like appliances to women on Christmas morning, or dishes or towels. Bad Santa has delivered snow shovels, jumper cables, and even car care kits. Good Santa delivers gifts that makes her eyes get very big, make her pulse go very fast, make her heart very excited. Good Santa's gifts bring kisses and hugs and all kinds of things very fun. Women love Good Santa, and at Bechtel Jewelers, Good Santa has stocked our cases with those kinds of gifts. Pendants and bracelets and earrings and rings, diamonds and gemstones that sparkle and shine. Santa baby, you rock the house. Give the woman you love the good stuff. Don't be a bad Santa. Be good, really good. At Bechtel Jewelers, Route 11 South in Inwood, home of Good Santa.
Welcome back here to the Nest on the campus of Hilton Head Island High School, where the Spring Mills Cardinals have a 35-point lead over the host, the Hilton Head Island Lady Seahawks, 55-20 as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Presented to you on TV 10 by Brown Funeral Home and Cremations, Robert Fields & Sons, a family-owned full-service funeral home in Martinsburg, Inwood, and Charlestown, Ranson, proudly serving the area since 1880. As Seahawks will have it, but quickly taken away there.
Yeah, a 26-5 third quarter in favor of Spring Mills, and looked a lot more similar to that first quarter for the Lady Cardinals.
Definitely did. Inbounded now to Tori Henry, the sophomore. She'll have it now down low to Underwood. That ball is taken away, though, by Farabee. She'll have it now. She will try to set up the offense. Passes to Timko. Try to take her three, but she decides not to and goes around and tries to double drive in. Her layup is up and no good. Rebounded by Dandridge. Dandridge passes to Henry. Henry is going to run the offense here. She'll pass it to Irving and then gets passed back now. At the top of the key is Hannah Houghton. She'll have it now. She'll pass it back in the corner. And she'll go up for the rebound, for the shot, and she'll be fouled. That being Chloe Irving, the sophomore.
Some good stuff there from Irving, and we continue to see good ball movement from Spring Mills, even out of this second and third unit kind of combo.
First shot on the way from Irving is no good. Second one on the way from Irving. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebound fought for there by Underwood, but it will be, I guess they'll count it off on her. Out of bounds. And then we've got another injury for Seahawks.
Yeah, she jammed her finger.
So you're going to have another player come in, it looks like, as that was Pfister.
I'm not sure what's happening here. I guess she's going to the trainer.
Interesting stoppage of play here.
Clearly an injury, but it was just weird how she initially went to the bench.
It's like Kennedy comes back in for her over Simcoe. Another turnover on the Seahawks. Story of the day here for the Lady Seahawks in the Seahawk Holiday Classic. Turnovers. Too many turnovers. It's how they're down 35 here to the Spring Mills Lady Cardinals in the fourth quarter. Almost a backcourt there, but picked up by Hannah Houghton before it. And now Keela Pownell has it. Now back to Houghton. Over to Pownell. Three-pointer on the way is no good. Rebounded by Underwood. She is fouled. It'll be an offensive foul. That'll be Underwood's first foul, the team's fourth foul this half. 6:01 left in this contest. 55-20 lead for the Lady Cardinals, who were winless coming into today. Definitely a big confidence booster after this one's over.
Yeah, I mean, you came to the Hilton Head Classic, or Holiday Classic, Seahawk Classic, to win. I mean, you came here to win, so, you know, Spring Mills, while they might not have had a win heading in, they have looked competitive this evening and are hoping for the best for them.
Hoping for the best. And another turnover here for the Seahawks. Going back the other way now is Kaylee Pownell. It'll be another turnover. 5:24 and counting left in this contest. Fourth quarter also brought to you by Ollie's VIP Northside, the best local spot to catch sports or hang out with friends. Stop by 36 Veronica Drive in Martinsburg. Ollie's VIP, we'll see you for the game. That shot up and over, out of play. So another turnover. As Tori Henry runs the offense this fourth quarter. Giving Bolduc a break, as we'll have another whistle here. Another offensive foul, this one on Pownell. Her first, team's fifth. Asia Domer returns to the lineup as Ava Underwood checks out. Janiyah Furby has it. She'll pass this one to Fisher. Fisher now will pass it inside Kennedy. Her shot is up and no good, but a foul. So you're up by 35. You're kind of getting a little sloppy here.
A lot of it's the bench players. And obviously it looks like Hilton Head Island's going to go to the bench, and we have had no points so far in the fourth quarter, Spencer.
We have not. Well, we've had one now.
There we go.
55-21. 4:44 left.
Ava Underwood returns for Spring Mills,
It's called Spring Grove. Oh, no, it's been a long day for that guy. So.
True. Spring Grove's in the York area.
Didn't know that was the name of a school, but another shot on the way.
He probably doesn't know that either.
Rebounded by Houghton, who committed the foul. Now to Pownell. Now to Tori Henry, who's the point guard here. She'll lay it out, or she'll put up that shot, and it'll go in 56-21. 4:25 left in this contest.
I think
second to last contest of the day.
4 points for her and limited minutes off the bench.
She is a sophomore. Couple good takes, had an open three that just missed. Shot on the way, that one air ball, and there'll be a travel on the rebound.
Either way.
On the rebound from a player that I don't see on the roster. Number 33.
I'm going to presume it was one. I think they had two players listed as the same number, but not certain there.
Might be Leah Jackson. Foul on the play. Excuse me, another turnover. Oh, no, it is a foul.
Stick with your first belief there.
I thought I saw a foul, but then they started walking the other way. But they're just at the top there by the logo. At the line for Spring Mills is Ashia Dahmer.
We haven't seen a lot of her since early in the ball game.
First shot's no good, 57-21. Second shot is up and no good as well. Rebounded there. Don't have a 13 either. That was the rebound, but driving in, and there's a block on that play. Spring Mills going back the other way now. The pass to Henry. .320 left in this contest. A 57-21 lead for the Lady Cardinals. Looking for their first victory of the season, this young season so far.
Foul number 14, Tori Henry, first.
Tori Henry's first, team's seventh. So 1-and-1 opportunity here. First one is up and good by Deja Godson, the sophomore point guard. Second one is up and good as well. So 57-23, 3:17 left in this contest. It's a big boost for Spring Mills, getting the victory. We'll get the victory here. So improved to 1-4 on the season. Another turnover though. But looking back so far at their season, on December 7th they started the season with a loss, 53-34 loss at Millbrook in Virginia. Then at a tournament they fell to Capital, 52-21 on Friday the 10th. Saturday the 11th they fell to Fairmont Senior, one of the best teams in the state, 80-62. Tuesday December 14th fell to Allegheny of Maryland, 45-38. So their first win of the season will come tonight here against the host school, the Hilton Head Island Seahawks, in the Seahawk Holiday Classic. Spring Mills will inbound the ball under their basket. And Houghton has it. She'll try to put it up. It'll go off of the bottom of the basket and out of bounds. Or no, she'll get fouled while she was doing that, so she'll be at the line.
And we talked about, while they are winless, you can see a little bit of talent in this Spring Mills team, and obviously that showed tonight. They have some shooting. Don't have a lot of height, which could be an issue for them depending on the matchup, but do have some good shooters, and really they're patient offensively.
First shot no good, but it'll be 2 shots because they're in the double bonus now.
So for a team that hasn't won a game to this point, you definitely see a lot of good things from their team.
I mean, a team of 2 seniors and a lot of young players playing. That's pretty good. 59-23 now the score. 2:38 left in this contest. As the Hilton Head Island Seahawks just trying to score some points and get a moral victory in this one after playing not so well, turning it over a lot. Ball down low this time to Houghton. She'll put up a shot. That's no good. It'll be rebounded going back the other way, but Houghton took it away really, or had it forced it away, but taken away there by Irving. Now down over to Henry. Henry now over to Underwood. At under 2 minutes now left in the contest here. The 3 on the way. Rebounded off the miss is no good. And going back the other way, they're going to jump ball it here, and it will be Spring Mills' possession after the missed 3 from Pownell and the rebound and a missed shot, and then going back the other way. Team's confused here a little bit. 1:25 left in the contest. Panhandle inbounds it to Henry. 3 on the way. Could have banked off and in, but it did not. Now back, it rebounded, and now back over to her. Try to go down low to Henry. The ball taken away. Going back now is Godson. Lisa Godson goes up, and she'll be fouled. Shooting 2. So 59-23 your score. 1:05 left. At the free throw line is Godson.
Foul number 3, Kaylee Dowell, her second.
Foul was on Kayla Pownell. First shot on the way. Godson is no good. Second shot is up and good. 59-24, 1:05 left here from the Nest. Second to last game of the day here at the first day of the Seahawk Holiday Classic on the campus of Hilton Head Island High School. As we reach under 1 minute, now down low to Underwood. Her shot's no good. Rebounded there by the Seahawks. Going back the other way now. Godson has it. She'll pass that one over. And the shot on the way is no good. Rebounded there by Pownell for Spring Mills. No steps call there. 36.8 seconds left in this contest. Spring Mills will get their first victory of the season to improve to 1-4 on this very young season and continue in the winner's bracket here at the Seahawk Holiday Classic. Down low now, it'll be hit out and now pushed back out to the top. No foul called there on heavy contact. Ball taken by Irving. Irving now to Henry as we're under 12, 11, 10, 9, 8 now. She'll pass it to Irving. Now she'll pass it over to Pownell. 3 and 2 as Pownell will just hold it. And Spring Mills will get their first victory of the season. The Lady Cardinals beat the Lady Seahawks 59-24 in this first game for each team in the Seahawk Holiday Classic, knocking the host school, the Seahawks, out of the winner's side of the bracket. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break, and then we'll have the Palace Lounge postgame show coming up next. You're tuned to West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and on TV 10.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Conveniently located at 440 Williamsport Pike in Martinsburg, Sunset Car Wash's staff specializes in keeping your car clean. From our famous 3-minute cloth wash to our touchless automatic and 6 self-serve bays, we offer whatever preference you have for your car wash needs. If your vehicle could talk, it would say, "Take me to Sunset Car Wash." That's Sunset Car Wash at 440 Williamsport Pike in Martinsburg, locally owned and operated.
It's now time for the postgame show. Our broadcast team will break down the final stats, look at final scores from around the state, and look ahead to upcoming broadcasts. Today's game is brought to you by
the Sutton and Janelle Law Firm, Ollie's VIP, Milestone Realty, the Palace Lounge, the Mountaineer Grill and Pub, Cody's Auto Body, Modern Renovations, D&N Auto, Home Helpers of the Panhandle, Johnny's Express, the Mid-Atlantic Group, and Sunset Car Wash.
And now, let's send it back to our Talk Radio WRNR TV 10 broadcast team for the postgame show.
welcome back here to the Nest as we'll start the postgame show brought to you by Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg with a lunch and dinner menu with daily specials in a clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. Spring Mills gets the big victory there over the Hilton Head Island High School Seahawks. The host of this, one of the two hosts in this tournament, as the girls team there, is partly hosting with the boys team, as Spring Mills just completely dominated from the start, Nick.
Yeah, they did, and gotten off to a great start. Really kind of struggled in that second quarter, but still were good defensively and finished the game well. In that third quarter was really where they finished it off, even though they still had to play the fourth quarter, but didn't really have to do much with the huge lead they had. So a really well-executed game by Spring Mills. Did a nice job offensively breaking the zone defense and making some outside shots, and also on their defensive side, just completely shutting down anything Hilton Head Island Seahawks wanted to do. So really solid way to get your first win, and they'll advance in the tournament and continue to try to build on that first win. And if you can get some momentum down here against some quality opponents, it will help you when you return to the great state of West Virginia.
Yeah, it definitely will. And talking to Coach Gask earlier, he was kind of unsure of not really knowing why his team hadn't won a game. I guess that's not the right thing to say. I guess he was kind of like unhappy. Obviously, his team hasn't won a game yet, but he thought this was the perfect atmosphere to take your team away, be freed of any distractions, whether that be school, parents, friends, outside anything, in the Eastern Panhandle, come, 10 plus hours away to a totally different location, and, be able to play other teams not in your area. And a 59-24 victory is huge. You came into the contest only scoring 174 points on the season while giving up 230 points. And, I mentioned their schedule earlier. The start of the season at Millbrook on December 7th with a 53-34 loss, so a 19-point loss there. Then at the start of a tournament on Friday, December 10th, they played Capital and lost by 12, 52-40. Then the next day they played Fairmont Senior, one of the best teams in the state, with Marley Washington leading the way. I believe a West Virginia commit. They lost by 18 points, 80-62. And then, they kind of got things a lot closer last Tuesday when they faced Allegheny of Maryland in Cumberland. And they lost 45-38, so 7-point ball game there. But then they come out today and they just completely blow the other team out, 59-24 victory. So that obviously changes kind of the course of the season so far.
Yeah, it does, and I think there's going to be a lot of things you're going to be happy with this win. Not only do you dominate a team in your first game, but also 9 players able to score at least 2 points for you. So when your players are scoring and contributing in a positive way, even if it doesn't matter if it's your number one go-to scorer or the last person off the bench. If people are getting in the game, it helps build their confidence. It helps build the team chemistry. We saw that, look, this was a dead gym, and part of that probably has to do with time and stuff like that, but Spring Mills had energy. Their bench was electric. Even when the second unit got in, the starters were cheering on the second unit, which is something you always like to see out of a team. So this is a great chance to not only build on what you're doing on the court, but off the court. Your chemistry is going to get better because you're spending more time together. You're having fun, but you're also playing basketball. So I guess, all of it's fun, right? Playing basketball is fun. So you're just having a great time while you're down here, and you're able to build on those things, and that's a unique experience that I don't know how often you see that in high school, where you're going to travel 10 hours away for a basketball tournament right before Christmas and get to build that team chemistry at the beach. That's pretty fun to do that and have a chance to get better in both facets of the game.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll step aside for a quick break, and then we'll wrap up the Palace Lounge postgame show after a 2-minute break You're tuned in to the Palace Lounge postgame show as you're tuned in to West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and on TV 10.
The right attorney can make all the difference in the outcome of your case.
I called Sutton and Janelle, the best lawyers you could ask for.
Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. 70 years of collective legal experience. Family law, criminal defense, DUI, personal injury, and mediation.
Sutton and Janelle got the most favorable outcome I could have expected.
Visit Sutton and Janelle's new historic location, 224 West King Street in Martinsburg. Online at suttonandjanelle.com. Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. They value your rights and are passionate about your success.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
The Mid-Atlantic Group has been serving the area's insurance needs for 40 years. We are an independent insurance agency, therefore we can offer insurance from many insurance companies. Find the right coverage at the right price with Easy Payment Plan. Located at 201 West Martin Street in Martinsburg, the Mid-Atlantic Group is easily accessible from Morgan, Jefferson, and Berkeley County. To set up an appointment with a local insurance professional, give them a call today at 304-267-8989. That's the Mid-Atlantic Group at 201 West Martin Street in Martinsburg. Let them help insure you today. Ollie's VIP Northside is the best local spot to catch all of your favorite high school, college, and pro sports, or to hang out with friends. Ollie's has a great beer and cocktail menu, along with a food menu that will blow you away. Ollie's offers multiple TVs to watch the game of your choice from anywhere at the bar, or their outdoor patio with cornhole and fire pit. So stop by and see for yourself today at 36 Veronica Drive in Martinsburg. That's Ollie's VIP Northside. We'll see you for the game.
Welcome back to the Palace Lounge postgame show. Sorry we had a little audio issues here, but we're back as the Spring Mills Lady Cardinals defeated the Hilton Head Island Lady Seahawks in the first round of the Seahawk Classic here at Hilton Head Island High School. It was 59-24 victory. Now we're back here to the Palace Lounge postgame show. We'll get into some game stats brought to you by Becker Jewelers, West Virginia's largest Pandora retailer, located on Route 11 South in Inwood. They're taking care of you like nobody's business, Nick.
And we'll start with the Spring Mills Cardinals. McIntyre, she was able to score 2 points. Edsel with 2. Hawkins with 3. 14 for Bolduc. 4 for Henry. 4 for Dahmer. Griffin with 8. Underwood with 4. And Dandridge leading the way with 18. Those were the Spring Mills stats. And then for Hilton Head Island, 1 point from Goodson. Fairby scored 5, 6 from Timko, 8 from Kennedy, and 2 from Fields. So not that many players able to get on the or get in the scorebook this evening for Hilton Head Island.
It's hard when you only score 24 points. A great job again by the Spring Mills Lady Cardinals. Their first victory of the season, improving to 1-4. Now we'll get into the awards portion of the broadcast. We'll start with the Parsons Ford Moment of the Game, brought to you by Parsons Ford at 1400 Shepherdstown Road. Online at ParsonsFord@Martinsburg.com. They became number one by making you number one first. Parsons, Nick, what's your Parsons Ford Moment of the Game? I'm going to venture to guess it'd be in the first half.
Yeah, it's going to come from just the third quarter that Dandridge put on, because if she doesn't have this huge third quarter, Spring Mills probably still wins, but she really put the team on her back in the third, totaling, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 15, 16 points. 14 of her 18 points there in that third quarter. So she was huge for them in the third, and I just think what she was able to do really helped elevate this team to a new level.
And there you go. Parsons scored moment of the game in the third quarter by Dandridge. Now to the block rejection of the game, brought to you by Cody's Body Shop at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. It's family-owned, offering superior customer service and great pricing for a job done by experienced, certified technicians. Call 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page, Cody's Body Shop. Rejection of the game. Who is it, Nick?
It's going to go to Underwood. She had a nice block in the fourth quarter. Kind of came from behind it, swatted away. So a really nice block by Underwood. So she gets the rejection of the game.
Now to the final award tonight, the player of the game, brought to you by Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers. Living healthcare here and everywhere. Who's your WVU Medicine player of the game?
It's got to go to Bolduc. I mean, you could go Dandridge for the third quarter, but I think what Bolduc did, setting the tone early and just running the offense, even when it wasn't her scoring in the second half, only 5 points in the second half after 9 in the first half. She was just doing a great job of running the offense. She had some great step-back moves and just stuff you don't typically see out of a freshman player, and just played a great game. So she's going to get my player of the game.
There you go, player of the game. That's brought to you by WV Medicine, leading healthcare here and everywhere. As we get ready to wrap things up, as the final game of the day tips off, the Hilton Head Island boys Seahawks against Harlan County out of Kentucky. Or is that Harlan County out of Kentucky, Nick? Do you remember?
I believe so, yeah.
Out of Kentucky. As we'll wrap things up today, we'll kind of look ahead to tomorrow, as things are obviously going to be a little different than today. So, with the Martinsburg boys losing the contest to Cumberland County, they'll now be in the losers bracket, put in the Ox Gym. They're scheduled to play the loser of this contest. So they're about an hour and a half behind here, as this contest was set for 8:30 p.m. But that's tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. in the Ox Gym. So that is in the Ox Gym tomorrow. Now for the girls' side of things, we're trying to figure some things out logistically here. But for the girls, with Spring Mills advancing, they will play Cumberland County, the girls' team, after they got a 60-30 win over Eastside out of South Carolina. That game will be right back here in the main gym at 5 p.m. So depending on how things are going, and if we can get service in the Ox Gym, will depend on how things go. But a 5 p.m. tip scheduled. But obviously, tip didn't come off at 5:30 tonight, so we'll see where things are tomorrow.
Yep. Check Facebook. We'll keep you updated on times and all that.
Yeah, definitely. So that does it for the broadcast from here. First, I'd like to give a shout-out to the athletic department here at Hilton Head Island High School. I'll get his first and last name for you, because it's definitely a different one that I'm used to saying. Let me pull it up. Now I can't find it. Now I can't find it when the things matter most. By Joe Monmouth, the athletic director here at Hilton Head Island High School. Thanks to him for helping us out, finding us a good broadcast location. Shout out to our sponsors, the large number of sponsors we have for basketball to bring those games to you. And shout out to Donald Kinney running camera for us for both games and all these games here at the Seahawk Classic, as he waves to everybody. Thanks.
No one can see him.
Nobody can see him, but he waves. And shout out to Colin McLaughlin back in the studio, trooping it out. I think he's been in the studio since like 2 o'clock or something.
Yeah, Donald
maybe 3 o'clock.
Chauffeur as well.
Yeah, Donald Kinney, the chauffeur. But again, thanks to Colin McLaughlin back in the studio. For Nick Verzolini, we are signing off here after day one of the Seahawk Classic as a 59-24 victory for the Lady Cardinals, getting their first victory of the season, moving to 1-4 on the season. So for Donald Kinney, Colin McLaughlin, Nick Verzolini, I'm Spencer saying so long. Stay tuned for the Home Helpers Home Care of the Panhandle and one post-game scoreboard show next from Colin McLaughlin. You've tuned in to West Virginia High School Basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and on TV 10.
Carpet World is more than just carpet. Carpet World specializes in a complete selection of hardwood floors by respected names like Armstrong, Bruce, Shaw, and Mohawk, and tile by Dowell Tile, American Oleum, and Mannington for all rooms in your home. And Carpet World can update your bathroom shower with very attractive ceramic tile walls and floor. Financing with up to 12 months deferred interest is available, along with experienced quality installation at Carpet World, 2330 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. CarpetWorldofMartinsburg.com. Remember that last trip to the auto mechanic?
I also think your solenoid gasket is bad.
What?
Yep, that'll be another $500.
Forget that and go to D&N Auto Specialist at 230 Tavern Road, Martinsburg, where honesty is their best policy. Serving the Eastern Panhandle since 1974, D&N Auto is family-owned and operated, specializing in exhaust alignments and tires. From general maintenance to major overhauls, they'll treat you right. Call D&N Auto Specialist at 304-267-4078.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Need help learning how to manage your diabetes or nutrition education? The registered dietitians and certified diabetes educators at WVU Medicine will work with you to create a personalized plan to help you achieve your health and wellness goals. The diabetes and nutrition education team at WVU Medicine are certified experts in diabetes education, nutrition education, and diabetes self-care. The Diabetes and Nutrition Education Center, a department of Berkeley Medical Center, is located on Tavern Road in Martinsburg. For more info, call 304-596-6839.
Welcome into the Home Helpers and One Scoreboard show as the Spring Mills Cardinals girls basketball team stays in the winners bracket with a 59-24 win over the host of the Seahawk Holiday Classic there in Hilton Head Island from Hilton Head High School. And that was a fun one as the defense looked really well for Spring Mills. They get the first win of the year for the Lady Cardinals. And earlier today, the Martinsburg boys basketball team lost by a final score of 67-65. Had a chance to win it on a last-second three-pointer, but it went off the glass and no good, so they will be in the losers bracket tomorrow's. This is Colin McLaughlin here on the And One Scoreboard show, brought to you by Home Helpers Home Care of Martinsburg, serving the tri-state area, giving care the way you want to be cared for. Learn more by calling 304-433-8000. Let's look at some scores as in the Monday night football games tonight for the National Football League. The Vegas Raiders beat the Cleveland Browns 16-14 on a last-second field goal in Cleveland. And currently being played, the Minnesota Vikings lead the Chicago Bears 10-3 with 10:22 to go in the third quarter. As for some college basketball, the Division I boys basketball, and it is the Gonzaga Bulldogs currently playing as they're the number 4 team in the nation. They take on Northern Arizona and lead at the half 48-30. The other games that took place in the top 25, number 1 Baylor beats Alcorn State 94-57, and number 3 Purdue beats Incarnate Word 79-59. That is your scoreboard show. Again, 59-24, the Spring Mills Lady Cardinals beat Hilton Head Island Seahawks, so they will be in the winners bracket tomorrow. As for Martinsburg, they lost 67-65 to Cumberland County, Tennessee, down there in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. They'll be in the losers bracket tomorrow, and you're going to have to stay tuned to our Facebook pages as well as listen in on Talk Radio WRNR 106.5 FM, 740 AM for our sports reports, as we'll do our best to get out the times of both of those games for those teams tomorrow and what we can or cannot broadcast. It's going to wrap things up here from Talk Radio WRNR studio. I'm Colin McLaughlin signing off. Again, Spring Mills wins. Martinsburg, unfortunately, loses, but we'll have more basketball for you tomorrow. And on Talk Radio WRNR, we'll head to some regularly scheduled programming. And on the TV 10 side, some more Christmas
shows for you. Right now we're going to have the Wonderment Puppet Theater.
You've been listening to West Virginia High School Basketball. Today's game has been brought to you by
the Berkeley County Health Department, Bechtel Jewelers, Brown's Funeral Homes and Cremations, Hagerstown Ford, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, Gary Kelly Allstate Insurance, CMA Honda, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Orsini's Home Store, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, Smallwood and Small Insurance, and WVU Medicine, Berkeley Medical Center, and Jefferson Medical Center.
For the continued excitement of high school, college, and NBA basketball, keep it tuned to Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. All rights reserved.